We're back on your favorite podcast, The Crystal Beam. And then, like I said, we've been trying to, cover up for all the weeks that we were off air because of our studio that we are trying to prepare to make sure we give you the best TV. I mean, for your political gist and updates all around the nation. It's not just about the South, it's not just about River State. We're going to be taking, gist from everywhere and updating you and even ahead of time. So I'm here. I'm still your regular host, Christy Obi Ndukwe, and I'm just going to talk about something. I don't really want to take too much of your time. Yeah, I want to talk about something that happened in Akwa Ibom State on the 16th of May 2025. It was the occasion of the constituency briefing by the Senate President, His Excellency Godswill Obot Akpabio. If you didn't watch this or if you missed it on air, if you were not present, sorry, you missed a lot. In fact, according to what they said, it's a monthly thing. People get empowered. People from his constituency, from different parts of the state, there are about 10 local government areas in that Akwa Ibom Northwest senatorial zone, which he represents at the National Assembly. Don't forget that he was first elected as a senator before even as Senate President. So he needs to do what he got to do. I mean, the constituency projects, and then not only that, to also get back home, brief his people and empower them and let them know what government is doing and how government is trying to change the lives of Nigerians, even though it is very, very difficult at this time. Now, the LGAs constitute, of course, his own local government where he comes from, Esenudim. You have Obot Akara, you have Abak Etim Ekpo Ine Eka, you have Uruk Anam, you have Ikore Bene, you have Okana Afong, then you have Ikono, and then, of course, the rest of them, some persons were also empowered outside these 10 local government areas. I understand that being there, having been governor, serving the state, there are also persons that he needed to, touch their lives outside his own immediate constituency. But that day, we were there. I was invited to see for myself. And of course, I went there with my crew and we saw for ourselves. We saw vehicles for commercial purposes. People were giving out the minibuses, taxis, and all that. We also saw refrigerators. I mean, big size, good product. We saw generators, we saw hair dryers, and then of course, for those who are doing business, each product they give to you, like the hair dryer, they give you your generator to help power it and all that. So many, and then some, of course, there was about cash prizes. Some got 500,000, some instant alerts, where, people were getting even in that field at Ikore Bene Township Stadium. It was just a moment for the people and everyone was happy. And then, of course, those who spoke eulogized the Senate President, not just the Senate President, but his wife, Her Excellency Unoma Ekaite Godswill Akpabio. She, I think, is also the one who makes sure that the T's, are crossed and the I's are dotted. She stays back home most of the time to ensure that these things get to the people they are actually meant for. And guess what surprised everybody? They had a brochure with a list. Each LGA had a list of recipients with their names, phone numbers, passport pictures, photographs. You won't believe it. It's not like the ones that we hear, what Igbo people call Ebruge Ebrulota. What is Ebruge Ebrulota? They carry the things, present it, and for the cameras, and then take them back to the. So we know of some persons who were doing that in the past. They will carry rice and show that they want to give people food after they pack the rice back to the warehouse. And some would even go there and get spoiled. At the end of the day, the people will not get anything. But in this case, it was so organized, well organized, that it was transparent enough. Yes, of course, everybody can't get at the same time. But the good thing is that we didn't really see people protest because somehow they know it will get to them. And those who got on that day were new, fresh recipients because some other persons had gotten in the past. And guess what? They were giving 50,000 naira each to transport these things to their various homes, villages, nooks and crannies. In fact, there's this local government we went to on a quest in Ikono. We had to, at some point, park our vehicles and then mount the bikes, climb, pass through this bridge that was so scary. I mean, at some point, even the bike riders will ask you not to shake your body so you don't fall off and fall into the ditch. And then, of course, then also climb the hills to get to where Senator Godswill Akpabio built a school for this community. So some of the people who received these empowerment things, they also needed to transport it. It's not like the ones we see where you give people things and they begin to look for money to even transport those things. At the end of the day, they sell them off because they cannot even afford money to hire cabs to take them to where they are coming from. But in this case, it was just different. 50,000 naira each. And like I said, some persons received the sum of 500,000 naira to either start up their business or to increase whatever they are doing. And these are interest-free grants. It's not like they are going to pay back. So what's the gist? The gist is that we have 109 senators at the National Assembly coming from 3 senatorial zones for each state. Well, we are yet to see what very many of them have done. Some are also doing their bits. Well, like the roads we have seen in most of the local government areas we visited, you can see standard roads. Akwa Ibom is just setting the pace, I can tell you for free. I think that these people are passionate, about their people, the leadership here, and very many of them give credit to Godswill Akpabio. They said right from the time he was commissioner, local government chairman, and governor, that he's been empowering his people. And you can see that the state of the roads, you can see every project done is intentional. The one that amazed us actually was the what do you call it? The hotel, 4 Points by Sheraton, which he built in Ikot Ekpene. Not even Uyo, which is the capital city, is still standing and functioning, a full 5-star hotel, and everybody comes there. You see the reason why NFF they keep bringing the football matches to Akwa Ibom. Aside the Godswill Akpabio Stadium that he built, they also have a 5-star hotel where the players can and the officials can actually lodge. People come, different agencies of government, MDAs, they come to Akwa Ibom. And I was wondering, what's this secret? What's this about Akwa Ibom that everybody's coming? Only for me to come here and see that even the roads, basically 80% of the roads have 0 potholes, in places where they have done roads. Well, for the ones they've not done, I believe that governance will still get there. And I think that Godswill Akpabio has been intentional about his people. He's passionate. He has changed the image of the Akwa Ibomites. Before we used to see them as people who only produce servants, people that you can hire, as your houseboy or house girl. But today, basically, because of I heard there was a policy then that if you're caught going to serve, you'll be jailed or stopped, something like that. And then he began to give them jobs until today. I can tell you that in some of the agencies of the government, that Akwa Ibom people are, more in number than any other, particularly in the South that we're talking about. And then, of course, you can see what he has also done with the Southeast Development Commission. Definitely, his people are also going to, yeah, of course, the MD is from Akwa Ibom, just a 42-year-old young lady who's going to be the MD, unlike what we see in some of the places where we come from. So it's about time for some other leaders from the different parts of, particularly around the Southeast and South, to take a cue from this man. It's not enough to say he's our leader, you follow him. Please follow him and do what he does. Let leadership be intentional. Let it be about the people. Let it not be, let's just give them half-baked. When you want to do roads, just do Appian ways, all those narrow, small things. Or you want to give generator, you go and buy a product that the parts are not there, it will not also last. Or maybe you give people sewing machines, you give them hair dryers and all whatnot, you don't give them generators. Of course, there's hardly power in this country. So how do you expect them to function? Where will they get what they need, to run these things? So, but this man is doing it differently. And I think that it's important for most of the leaders in the next, and I will encourage them, even aspiring leaders to probably take a visit, and then maybe the next constituency briefing, they should also be there. I've been amazed, myself and my team, since we came to Akwa Ibom. It's been awesome. I have actually eulogized and praised some leaders in the past, but I think that what the leaders in Akwa Ibom have done is commendable and is worthy of emulation. Well, thank God that even where I come from, Abia State, the governor is also trying. Maybe because of the proximity between Akwa Ibom and Abia State, it's just a stone's throw, either from Ikot, when you get to Maya or you get to Aba. Of course, that's when they finish the road. And then I think Alex Oti of Abia is also setting the pace in governance. I'm not saying that others are not doing well, but let them be intentional. Don't give people crumbs and make it look like they are begging for it. They deserve it. It's taxpayers' money, is our resources, and so the people deserve the best. If you must do it well. Otherwise, don't do it. Like I said, you may not like Godswill Akpabio, but you can't help but like what he does. I'm going to end today's episode on this note. I hope that the next episode you'll be there, because we're going to be talking more and more about things happening in politics. We also encourage you in your comment section to also call for topics you want us to discuss, and then also verify what's going on. If you think that your senator or your House of Reps member or your assembly member is doing better or as much as what Akpabio has done, also don't call us. We are ready to come on a quest to verify for ourselves, see things for ourselves. And the way we just showed you some of these things, the clips of this thing, will also show the clips at no fee. So don't go away. Keep liking, commenting, sharing, call your friends, let them know that something new and better is there. This is not your usual podcast where we just come here to, knock, criticize, condemn, fight, attack people in leadership. This is where we bridge the gap between the citizens and those in power. This is what we do, a citizens advocacy, where we encourage those who are in power to do well and encourage the people to speak up. And then we take their case to the appropriate quarters. We are also going to make sure that occasionally we bring people to speak to you, those you desire to hear from them, no matter who. Even if you want to do, make it come talk, we go bring and come here, we go talk to you. So please stay with us and don't go away. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.